Congressman John Lewis marched with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. during the height of the civil rights movement. Today, students at a Montgomery County school heard the struggles he fought through then and the injustices he fights for now. News 4's Meagan Fitzgerald with the story of this civil rights icon preserving the past.
Was it tough being segregated?
Kids usually learn about history from their teachers and textbooks, stories that help to paint a picture of the past.
He said, "Are you the boy from Troy? Are you John Lewis?" And I said, "Dr. King, I'm John Robert Lewis." But he still called me the boy from Troy.
But students here at the McLean school in Potomac had a rare chance to meet a man who helped change the course of history.
I was wondering, what was it like to be in the march?
To be in the march, whether it was the march on Washington.
John Lewis spoke during the March on Washington back in 1963, moments before Martin Luther King would deliver his iconic speech. 2 years later, at just 26 years old, Lewis joined forces with Dr. King and led a voting rights march from Selma, Alabama. As Lewis and his followers attempted to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge, they were confronted and beaten by armed police officers.
I gave a little blood. I almost died on that bridge in Selma for the right to vote. The vote is powerful. You can change things.
That day became known as Bloody Sunday, and months later, the Voting Rights Act was signed into law. After speaking with the younger students, Congressman Lewis walked into the gym and took questions from teenagers and their parents, who listened closely to every word.
To never give up, to never give in, to never become bitter or hostile.
It's just powerful to be able to listen and be in the presence of someone who was a big part of that change.
Absolutely unreal, knowing just who he knows, what he's done.
Lewis acknowledged that social injustices still exist, but he believes the new generation will change the course of history for the better.
These young people will grow up in a much better world, and they will be leaders of the 21st century. They will help get us there.
Meagan Fitzgerald, News 4.